Welcome, and thank you for tuning in. If you've ever faced moments of uncertainty, confusion, or fear about what's next, this message is for you. Today, we're reflecting on one of the most powerful passages in Scripture. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. That's Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Simple words, but deeply powerful. Let's take a closer look together. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. That means full trust, not halfway, not when it's convenient. It means choosing faith even when things don't make sense. But being honest, trusting God completely isn't always easy. We like to plan, we like to understand what's happening, and when life doesn't go as we hoped, we sometimes wonder if God is really listening. Yet Proverbs tells us to trust, not because everything looks good, but because God sees what we can't. He's the author of our story, and every chapter, even the painful ones, carries a purpose. So when you whisper, "Lord, I don't understand, but I trust you," that's faith in motion. That's surrender. That's where peace begins. Lean not on your own understanding. This doesn't mean we stop thinking or making wise choices. It means we stop depending only on our limited perspective. Our understanding is shaped by what we see, what we feel, what we know right now. But God's understanding is infinite. He sees the beginning and the end. He knows what's around the corner, even when we can't see. So when a door closes, when a plan fails, or when life takes a turn that confuses you, remember, sometimes God is protecting you from something you can't yet see. Faith isn't about understanding everything. It's about trusting God even when you don't. In all your ways, acknowledge him. Not just on Sundays, not only in church, but in all your ways. That means including God in your work, your studies, your relationships, even in the small daily choices that no one else notices. Acknowledging God is simply saying, "Lord, I want you in this moment. Lead me." Before you send that message, before you take that job, before you make that move, stop and say, "God, what do you think?" That's not weakness. That's wisdom. When you involve God in everything, you're saying, "I want your will more than mine." And that's when true direction begins. And he shall direct your paths. That's not just a statement, it's a promise. When you trust God, when you stop leaning on your own strength, and when you acknowledge him in every decision, he will guide you. But here's the truth. God doesn't always give us the full map. Sometimes he only gives us the next step. And that's enough. Because walking with God is a journey of faith, step by step, day by day. When you look back, you'll see how every delay, every detour, and every disappointment were leading you exactly where you were meant to be. You don't have to figure it all out. You just need to keep walking with the one who already has. So today, take these words to heart. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't rely on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in everything, and he will direct your path. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a reminder to trust again. And if you'd like to hear more uplifting reflections like this, stay connected and keep walking in faith. Remember, God's path is always the best path.